ladies, and even gentlemen as well. Wait, let me just try to put you. I don't know if you can see me, but I do believe. Wait, let me check so that this thing not stop for videoing. No, it's still going. Yes, as I was saying, I was saying it to myself, and then I decided, let me share it. If you're ever dating someone, and then that person is talking bad about their ex, like, oh, they're evil, they're a bitch, they're this, they're just like, everything they talk about their ex is just bad. Be careful of that type of person, because later when you might be the ex, will talk bad about you. Because it's like, a lot of them, the ex, there was this particular ex anyway that I was dating. He always keep talking about his ex, how they were this, they were that, but he never said what he did to make them react the way he did, to make the girls react the way they did. So it's like, and then he kept asking me also about my ex, how it was, blah blah, and it felt like he wanted me to say the same things that he was saying about his ex. I told him my ex, also it was frustrating when when our time was coming to an end, but we had really good times. Also there were times that I felt more comfortable with my ex than I did with this person. I felt more at home with my ex, also the one that wasn't talking bad about his ex or so. And like that one too talked so bad about one ex actually. He did talk about one ex that was, and then one day I just came across a profile, and also when I went in, this was a white ex. When I went to his profile, I came across the girl's Instagram, but she was private. But like just from looking at her picture, I could see a lot of resemblance like between me and her. And I was like, she's not crazy. Also, it's like she's special. Because she's very deep. She's a very deep person. And I told my ex, I was like, oh, I came across your ex. And then I was like, she just looks like me. And he was, at that time, we were still together. But he was just like, oh, and so he didn't give me no real response or anything. It's just like, we kind of brush it off. I think, yeah, it kind of like turned it like, why were you looking at her profile? Like, why were you looking for her? And it's like, I never went looking for her. It just popped up. I knew the name, and we had, me and this my ex, we had common mutual friends, and I became friends with his friends through Instagram, Facebook, and then they were friends with this other girl. So it was, I've already heard her name. So it just like, it popped up, and then I was like, and I even sent her a request, because I want to know, like, but she didn't reply my request, or maybe I took my request back, just for the safety, like, cause it went a few days, she didn't reply, so I was like, okay, maybe she didn't want to, she know who I am, and she doesn't want to like have contact or so. But I wasn't on any bullshit or anything. I was just trying to figure out who she was, and why he was saying she was crazy. And but that was like, and then I met the black ex, but he was much worse. He talked really bad about his ex, and it was like, I was like, nah. It was one day we were sitting here, I was like, no. I was like, what did you do for her to, also for them to react that way? Because you can't say now every single one ex every person you have dated has done this, has done that, has done this, talk to this, slept with your friend. And even like he was telling me how one of his friends slept with his wife. He was married, and he just said his friend slept with his wife. He never said that he slept with the wife, also with his friend's wife first. That's why the friend got payback. You do me, I do you. Man no go verse. And some people are like that. If you fuck me, also you fuck my wife, I'm gonna fuck your wife. If you steal from me, I'm gonna steal back from you. Also it's like, Some people do that tit for tat. I mean, I don't have time for that shit. I will say what I need to say and then I keep it moving. That's it. And then this same also nasty fuck ex. I was sitting, I was like, also it was like something was just telling me to talk, telling my story. And I was telling him how I was dating this footballer, and he had another girlfriend also at that time. He didn't I did not know about the girlfriend. The girlfriend, he told me the girlfriend was like his sister, or he's playing football, and the girl, apparently the girl is the coach's daughter. So to get his way up in the league, or I don't know. Yeah, but he told me she was like a sister, and then he told the girl that I was like a sister to him, and whilst he was fucking both of us. You see, man, it was fucking both of us. It was like when I thought I was pregnant, I wrote to him. That was when everything came out. It was the girl that saw the message, and then she was like, "What? We're together." Blah blah blah. I'm like, huh? Like, he told me you were his, also you were like a sister to him, and then she was like, he told me the same thing. I was like, hey, and this was a Swedish girl, but they are married now. I don't know how that marriage is going, but they are married now. So I told him that story, and yeah, he was just quiet. It was like, opening his eyes like a fool, but and then it's like, yeah, I told him that story, and then I disappeared from his house. He also disappeared. Apparently, he also got married. Like, he got married. After that, I don't know if it's like, and when I was in his house, when we were having that conversation, and I was telling him what this ex had done, and then how do you call it? I asked him. I was like, "Am I your, how do you call it? Am I your what is it? This name? Uh, am I your mistress?" As a side piece or whatever. Because I've heard he was married, but he's like, "No, no, I'm not married. You're not my mistress. You're not my this." And then it's like, and the motherfucker is telling how he respect me and all. Well, there was, if you respect someone, you don't do what you did. Like, you don't talk about people the way you talk about me. Also, it's like this. Also, you can lay down close to someone, and you can do, and also, like, not like do anything for them, but like you could be the best support to them. Like, you can like really give them good advice and all that, and then they can just go behind your back and like talk dirty on your name, like try to destroy you completely, like as if you did not help them. You help them to make their life better, whilst they are like destroying your name. And then they come around and like hug on you, telling you how they respect you, they love you. As those type of people, I don't need them in my life. Nah. Never, never again. I do not need those type of people in my life. I want someone that from when you see me, you see my worth. Also, even from a conversation with someone, you can know like the type of person they are. You see my work. But if you did not see that shit, and like, I've forgiven and I've let go. But it's like, you cannot forget. You cannot. You cannot. So it's like, be careful, oh ladies and gentlemen. Who you opening your legs for? It just be open, and then you feeling they love you. Nah, they're just stealing from you. Yeah, after something, they got the other one on the other side, but that one, she knew about me. I don't know if it's the wife or not the wife, but she knew about me. But she was okay with it. She was getting the money. She was getting like the good stuff. Whilst he was coming, draining me. A lot of them. Even the other one also. He had someone else. He had someone else. They would drain me, drain my energy, and then move along. And fuck, there's like, they drain me, and then they move to the other person. They fuck, that person drain them, and then that person has another person. You see how karma works. I don't say any other person, but when you fuck with me, that's why whenever I go into something, I'm very honest. it might hurt. Like sometimes you don't want to tell this truth and all, but I prefer I tell the truth than someone else come and tell us a different truth. If it's like anything, ask me. And then whenever I hear anything about anyone, I ask. But people just be lying. They be lying. But whenever anyone hears anything about me, they don't ask. They just assume and jump. But it's because there are a lot of haters. Sometimes you feel like people rock with you, but actually they're just hating on you. For what? For something you can't change. Like, and the way I am, this is the way I am. I can't change it. And I definitely don't want to change it. This is me, and also I just want to be, I want to be better than this. I want to elevate myself more and more and more. I don't want to, this is just a small, this is just like, you can see is I'm still on the beginning stage, because where I'm gonna, before I die, the level I'm gonna reach. Woof, yeah, it's gonna be a ride, but it's a very interesting ride, and I don't want to get off. I do not want to get off this how you say, is it a plane or the spaceship? I don't want to get off this spaceship. No, 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 no. I want to follow it to the last destination it will take me. I don't want to go. But yeah, so be careful. And if you're dating anyone and they are talking shit about their ex up and down, ask them, what did you do? What did you do for her to act that way or for her to react that way? Is it? I told, I'm this type of person. I respect those that respect me. But if you show me disrespect, not once, not twice, not three times, best believe I would disrespect you in a way you would never forget. Never. To also to never. So yeah, so that was my own. Mm. Mm. They don't even fuck you properly or satisfy you, but then they want to open their smelling mouth and be talking shit about you. Your father, rubbish. Whew.